Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I have some new things, something new to show you today. I had done a tag book in my last video, and so I've continued on in some more tag books. But this is with, I've wanted to do the challenge put out by Rach and Bella, the Facebook group there. They're doing a boho, how boho can you go? And I've never done boho. And I like it because I love the jeweled tones. I love the beads. I love all the different materials that you can put and mix in with that style. So, but I've never done it. But I had made some birds a couple months ago. And, well, maybe even more than that. Quite a few months ago, and I gave them little hats and stuff like that. Here's a couple that I haven't used, and I was thinking more in the Victorian line, but as I looked at more of the girls boho stuff, I thought, this really does kind of go with that. So I'm going to give it a shot, and maybe I can just make something simple, like the tag book. And that's what I did. And I used all of these, not all of them, because these are the ones I didn't use. But the ones that are in the tag book are similar. And I made some cages that are kind of more like steampunk. But they can go either way. I think they're good for whatever. And this is a digital, so I made it into a collection. And it's in my Etsy shop. So if you'd like to check it out and look at the birds. And there's women in there. There's 5 women, there's 5 bird cages, and then there's 20 different images of birds. Not 20 birds, but 20 images, pictures of birds. So you have quite a choice anyways. You can do a lot with it. You could make steampunk, you can make boho, you can make Victorian, you can make whatever you want. Fantasy, obviously fantasy. So I thought I'd share with you what I came up with. And this is what I've come up with. And over here, I put a bead. I have all these appliques that are like a turquoise. And I have a bag of them. So I decided that these would be good to use in a boho project. So this is the first tag that I made. And I love these birds. And it's just blank on the back. And then this is the page without the tag in it. And I put 2 layers of netting. This is a ribbon that I had, and I cut one of the applique flowers off here and put it there. And I used the eyelets and the grommets. I actually have a machine that it's a hand made machine, or not handmade, but it's hand operated, but it's made out of that very heavy metal. I can't think of it now, from the 50s and the 60s. And I love it because it goes through anything. So whenever I can use that, I use it. Then you open it up, and here's the second page. I tied it together with this blue netting. I don't know what color it is really. It's just so different. It's not blue, it's not teal, it's in between. And so on the back of the first page, which is here, is another tag, and this is the back of the page, and I put a little bird there. I did some ripping, and I added some eyelash trim and different laces to give it the boho look. And then this is a tag holder with a tag in it, and here are these birds. And you can write on the back of this. This is hand-dyed paper that I crumpled up and put back there. And a doily and some more of the applique. And a doily, and this can be written on the back as well. And it just fits in there. And I did the eyelash trim up here. I've had this color for so long and not had any reason to use it. So that was pretty good that I had it for this boho. And then this is the second page, and this is the third tag. I made a bow up here. I put some velour and some velvet together. I also put a feather, two feathers. This is a light aqua and this is a pink with the design through it. Because actually in the picture, you can't see it, but he does have feathers coming out of his hat. And so I thought it went great. And I, you know, he, she, whatever, I gave it a flower because it's boho and anything goes, I think, with boho. And then I have a sequin trim and more applique. And then the back is plain for writing. And down here, I used some more applique, ripped some paper. I didn't do too much of the background here because the paper is really pretty. It's a marbled paper, and I have a lot of it, so I wanted to use it up. But then I cut this off of some material I have that looks so boho. Actually, you can see some of it back here. It also had this on it. It was scalloped along there. It's a big long piece. I don't really know where I got it. Oh, and the beads. Let's talk about the beads. I did a lot of beading. Got some beads on here. Let me put this back in. So we have a set of beads here. These are blue heart beads. White and blue heart beads. And then on the back here are just some purple, I don't know if you can see them, beads. Purple and white. Okay. So, all right, so you can see the beading here. I like how that shows through. And the tag. And I did a flower dangle here. Black flower. I thought because the hat matches the hat and it brought out the black that was in that tag. And then on this side, now we're open. Here's the middle, front, and the second one. And let's go over here to the second one. I did some just squishing and gluing of seam binding, some pretty blue to match her over here, sparkly ribbon, and then this is a tag. Oh, and on this page, I did use one of the bird cages. I love the bird cages. I think they're so cool. And then this is the tag. And I put some white applique, but I inked it with some blue. And on the back is pink dyed paper. And I just put applique. So that goes in there. And in the middle one here, she's a little scrappy pad you can open. And then I just kind of played with this seam binding and glued it here and there. I gave her a feather because she actually has a feather in the picture on her hat, and there's a bird there, so that can kind of be the bird's feather, and she has it on her face as well. And I had this paper which is all, you know, with the gold and the jewel tones that really go well with the boho. And then I had this dangling heart, and on the back is blank. And I put a big flower here. I think you can do that with boho. You can put anything you want. So let's open it this way. Okay. These are all the ties, of course, obviously. Well, maybe you'll see it better with it closed. Okay. So here's a couple of, this is the back page. And here is the boho fabric. And here is a couple of tags. This one is of a bird that I just cut out and put, that's blue paper that I coffee dyed with blue and inked. And I put that in the front of this tag to hold this tag down. This is my most intricate tag. And I put some pretty sequin trim, and it opens up here, and you have a place to write, and then another place that flips up you have to write. And then the birds themselves, they flip up. And I put a yellow doily, and I punched out a 3-inch circle and put that there for a journaling spot. And you can also journal on the back, or you could put a picture there. You could put pictures anywhere you want, also on the back of here. And then when you turn it over, we have some more birds and some more of the scallop trim. And then you can put pictures on here or write on it. It doesn't open all the way real wide because something had to be glued together so it didn't all fall apart. And on this page, I've got this little bird, and he's sitting there waiting patiently to go somewhere, I guess, to fly off or to watch his friend here. And she's watching all the birds. So this goes in here, and then this goes in there like that. So that's a quick and easy project. And I only started it yesterday, and I finished it this afternoon because it was a lot of fun working with, oh dear. Oh, this is not for sale, by the way. Obviously. I'm keeping this one. Of course, I ruined it, you know. But anyways, this was a fun project. I appreciate you stopping by and checking it out. And I hope you'll check out the collection in my Etsy shop, which is linked below. And also, I'm having a giveaway July 9th in my Facebook group. And I'm giving away a big box of lace. So if you're interested in something like that, please join my group, or you can message me and I can tell you all about it and how to enter. And thank you for stopping by. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.